Did you know that Prince Andrew and Meghan Markle are both connected to Frogmore Cottage in unexpected ways? Welcome back to the channel. You can see how this has developed, can't you? It doesn't look great. Anything like this isn't guaranteed to work out specifically in royal circles, and also when dealing with similar individuals of, well, two unhappy former royals in the state of ruler Harry and the satellite television entertainer Meghan Markle. You can see the reason why their team, or perhaps their personnel, need to profit by it. However, where are we now with this specific new show? As allow me to make sense of what about that is so appreciate a wave. Sorry about this has occurred whenever you have moved. And we've all done it, haven't we? A pleasant experience because there are so many hard works I believe is often overlooked. Getting together, concluding whether you need to keep specific things moving to a new place. Recognizing that you lack certain things and you must spend more cash. It's surprisingly more terrible, isn't it? However, naturally, that is exactly what transpired simply because they decided against working full-time. Working royals. They simply needed a half experience, and you are aware that the house with the gig, and basic as that, a brilliant house, it's anything but a bungalow. They call it Frog Hoard House. Assuming that is a cottage, I'd be thrilled with it. You are aware of my meaning. It is even though it appears to be Oprah Winfrey could hardly imagine how these two were attempting to live in a wonderful location, with a sense of safety and privacy. Additionally, how Harry, what's more, Meghan afterward expressed that they were hoping to bring their two youngsters up in a private that was so wonderful surroundings. As I mentioned, the job, and you don't want the house to go together. Job. You do not acquire the house. As you can see, this works fascinating. However, at this point, since 7 months now coming up the line after they had been requested to leave the cottage, there are a lot of backlashes, which I again feel apologies to His Majesty. The King his initial plan was to inquire about to move into brother of the Duke of York, Frogmore cabin he's hunkered down, claiming that he has a lease. As you are aware, all of this was agreed upon by our late monarch, Sovereign Elizabeth II, and he's not moving. Isn't it difficult? What should you do? After that, however, presently I've been informed that in a real sense, they need to realize that is the time, obviously over in America, why they cannot return it. Yes, this is heightening. Let me let you know now, as you know, that Harry longs for some kind of base here in London, and there were occasional rooms available, preemptive guidance in Buckingham Castle. You know how this works, but that wasn't the case. Not good enough for Harry at all. Adequate for Meghan Markle. Because even if they gave the house security, wouldn't be given either. As you can see, this works currently. What's fascinating here is this is the basic truth. Individuals in reality don't be guaranteed to mind whether Harry or can return, but it paints, despite this, a very negative image of his grandness. The Lord and the imperial subjects continue to refer to the way that Harry and Meghan financed extensive renovations. Yes, but in reality, if you look at where the cash came from, one may not necessarily based on Meghan or Harry's satchel perceive how this functions. Pushing ahead, the Duke of York says, he's not going anywhere that we know of. Seen whether the Sovereign and Princess of Grains might either want to adopt that specific row house, or to be sure push forward to move into illustrious hold-up, as per a very much positioned source. The ruler of Grains would be very eager to think about Royal Lodge as a permanency. Yet the primary concern is correct. Presently, Harry and Meghan are pushing back and describing the rush. And might we at some point lease, or all the more critically, would it be advisable for me, I say, could ruler at any point Harry lease? I still unsure of the mean Markle returning for any reason. What do you think of this new detail? Fiasco that is sticking around the illustrious household. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. And thanks for watching Global TV 2.0. Remember to subscribe, like, share the video, and express your opinion in the comments section.